costs, right? So in this case, marginal or additional cost of the passenger is maybe the peanuts, soda cans, which is definitely less than $300. It will definitely increase your profit at least. Now your profit is 133,000 minus 100,000. Your profit is now 33,000. It will be definitely, when you allow this person more than 3,300,000. So can you say that, okay, we are leaving those 10 seats on the airport and we will collect later? No, because when plane fly, it fly with 200 seats, whether weekend or not, right?
Can I ask about
Anyone?
something?
Yes, Fike.
So let's say there's 10 empty seats and we decided to sell them for 300 only.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the cost of these 10 people who would take the
No,
empty
no, no, no. We call this a new passenger, which is one person.
Yeah. So like after we sold this $500 tickets
Mm-hmm.
and we have an empty seat and someone said I will only pay 300, wouldn't the cost, the extra cost, would be also included in the flying plane cost? Because when the plane flies, it will include all the food that will be given anyways, right?
Yeah, but look at that one. If for example, if our analysts, those who compare the cost, they say that the passenger consume $100 refreshments. If a new passenger come and say, now we have sold how many?
Can I ask?
191. Wait, let me complete. So now if one more passenger came and say, I'm going to give you $50. Please allow me to go from Beijing to Shanghai. Would you allow? No. Why? Because you see that if he fly, he will consume our refreshments or resources $100 and he's paying us only 50. So you will not allow them. Yes, please ask.
So sorry, I forgot the question. So the consumer thinks that in the airplane it's included, it's in the flying plane cost in general.
No, 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 no.
Or the passenger, he need to pay extra for this, what he gonna consume in the plane.
He may or he may not. Maybe he don't need any peanuts or soda can. He got sugar and diabetes, and doctor say that you cannot drink soda cans. Maybe he can avoid this $100. He had high blood pressure and he don't want to take some salted peanuts as well. Maybe there's zero, but the more chances are that he will do something. Maybe he eat sandwiches and other stuff, right? But thing is that these costs, the consumer, they don't know, only company know, right? Otherwise everybody will say that, okay, look, you are plus the seats, empty seats, consumer, they don't know. Otherwise everyone you start doing this kind of stuff, right? So you also, these are like company's perspective. So rational people, and what kind of people? They are managers of companies, not consumers. They think at margin. It's not the consumer who is thinking that I should give them $300, right? You don't make the rules. Rules are made by, the price rules are made by managers and the governments, right? So everybody understand this word margin?
Yeah.
Which means additional. If you don't understand right now here, we will be having a lot of discussion on margin stuff in our coming lectures. So don't worry about that if you don't understand here. But it's my wish that you understand here, so that over there the concept further clarifies. Okay, now principle 4, which is people respond to incentives, which means if you give more incentive to people, they definitely respond to that. For example, tax on gasoline versus type of, it says transportation, not transpiration, transportation. Okay, please ignore this typing error. So if you decrease the taxes on gasoline, what will happen? People buy more cars, personal cars, or if they have the car, they will drive more, right? Previously, when the thing, okay, like meeting this friend gonna cost me $25 to commute from my house, it's better to go on public transport. It's gonna cost me just only $2. And when the tax on gasoline is dropped, and you say that, okay, let's drive through my personal car and drive more, right? So people respond to incentives. Low tax people use public transport or use personal cars. Low tax people, low tax, when taxes are low, people do not use public transportations. They prefer their own cars. So we have an example here, that is black rhinos. What happened there? In 1970, the population for black rhinos were 65,000, and now today only we have less than, because since this research is in 2003, and now it is even less than this 4,000. Why is that? Because of this horn. Why people kill rhinos? The horn. Why? Because this is a powerful aphrodisiac and fever reducer. In the black market, it is sold for 30,000 US dollar on the black market. That's why their population dropped to less than 4,000. So we have covered the 4 principles, and the 4 principles combined are called how individuals make decisions. And now we are starting to explore how people interact with one another. So first one is principle 5, which is trade can make everyone better off. After this principle, we will be having a short break, and then we start again. So let me just complete this principle 5. Here we go. So trade can make everyone better off. So think on country level. It's not like a sports who win or lose. So when you engage in trade activity, both parties win. So China versus Japan. So I gave you already the example. Japan, do they have more agricultural land? Answer is no. China, they have? Yes. Right? So if you are thinking like a sports, that China, provide agricultural products, food products to Japan, so China wins. No, it's a two-way activity. So Japan provides technology. Right? So money is coming here, and also money is coming here. Both parties win.
Yeah.
So trade can make everybody better off. So what we learn from here? Specialization. Do not waste your resources what you don't have. So what you have, specialize in that one and try to export that to other countries. When you do that, like technology you are supplying, you are getting dollars. From that dollars, you are paying those dollars to China to get that food resources or agricultural resources, right? So in that way, everyone, every country, even if you compare two individuals, both parties can better off. It's a win-win strategy. So competition results in gains from trading. So when you have competitive advantage, your people are already high tech. It's good to develop more video games, robotics, automobiles, I'm talking about Japan, and sell that one to China, because Chinese, they are not good at, for example, but now they are getting, but I'm just giving the example. So you can get more agricultural products, and you can use those, scarcity or limitless in your country, and you can fulfill that one. So trade allows people and countries to specialize in what they do the best, right? I think, yeah. So let's take a 10 minutes break, and then we start again. Okay, guys, welcome back. We were studying principle 5, and we discussed that trade allows people and countries to specialize in what they do the best. Okay, moving forward, we have principle number 6, which says markets are usually a good way to organize economic activity. So there are two kinds of market. One is centralized market and one is decentralized market. Centralized market means which is controlled by government, or in which market participants, they take orders from government. So in centralized planning countries, government officials were in best position to determine the allocation of resources, scarce resources, in a way to promote economic well-being. What does it mean? It means the government decide price.